Good morning. Please, last week I sent the installation of Python. Did you manage to install the Python or should we start from there this morning?
From my end, I've installed.
Okay. What about Kafayat? Do you manage to install it and stuff like this?
Hello. So I couldn't be
Hello?
able to install it. I couldn't be able to install it because on my phone. I'm using phone. But just
Ah,
give me a few minutes.
you cannot use phone to install Python physical.
I know, yes, and I told you that I don't have system for now. It's faulty, and I've not been able to
Oh,
collect it. And people coming from the repair right now. I'm just telling you.
oh, 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 I see.
I want to wait. I want
Okay. Start by the case. So let me know who else that has not installed the Python because I don't want to start working on Python and we'll be going back installation from back and front. So I want everybody to have that physical on their laptop so that the class can flow well. So let's wait 3 more minutes before we start.
that's so right.
Let me mute start.
Ọ̀dà ẹ ní sí kọ́ dúró fámà sọ̀dà. Ṣé mò ń bọ̀? Mo kọ́ bí ṣe wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀.
I want to mute. Coming. Let me see where I can mute. Okay. So let's wait for 3 more minutes before we start. So, Olalekan, you can install the Python. Everything is working perfectly well. Yeah, before we start, before I forgot, nobody sent me dashboard, and I'm not happy about that. I told you this class. I know I'm doing it for free, but you have to make me proud to when I say something that's okay, build a dashboard, at least you have to try your best. If you are stuck, I told you to reach out to me so that we can work it out together. But I did not receive any dashboard and I'm not happy about it.
My apologies, madam. My apologies.
Because the 2 hours that every weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, I don't have time, but I just want to share this with people. That's my goal. So, but we have to encourage each other for me to be able to push more, put more energy on it. So 1 minute more so that we start. So let me share the PowerPoint. Who said I cannot hear you? MH. Who is MH? Okay, Sentai. Okay. Oh, okay, last week. So let me share the. I share the PowerPoint. Please let me know if you see it there and download it. Let me know so that we can start from the PowerPoint. Okay, let's start now. Download the Python presentation so that we start from there. Let me share my screen. Can you see my screen? Notify if you can see my screen, please.
You can see your screen.
Okay. Precious, will you be able to download the Python and VC code and install it on your laptop?
No, not at all.
Not at all. So we cannot start then. So are you ready to do that this morning?
Okay, let me try.
Okay. Mr. Wahab, okay. You download. Okay. I want the rest of people to, I don't want only Mr. Wahab to.
Okay.
So I sent the Python presentation PowerPoint into the chat. So please download it before we start. But we cannot start because some of you don't have VC code on your laptop yet, and I cannot be going forth and back about it. That was the reason why I sent the installation guidelines to you since last week Tuesday for you be able to download and install it on the laptop so that will not take our time this morning because we have 40 minutes, the first 40 minutes and the second Zoom is another 40 minutes. So we cannot stay stuck on the installation of Python and physical code. So I know we are all matured and we are all educated. So I know you can do that by yourself. This morning, I expected us to start working on the Python, the explanation, the example before we go. Tomorrow, we go deep in Python. I just the basic one this morning with explanation. And tomorrow, we start working with the data sets, building and working on analysis and because I have questions that we have to follow to work on the data set. So now that we don't have the installation of Python and physical, how we use only Mr. Wahab install the physical code on his laptop. The rest of you,
I also
you have
have
not.
VS Code installed on my laptop.
Okay, thank you. So I
That's
think
VS Code.
we can start. I don't want us to some people to step back or rest of us will be working and some will not. I don't want that. I want everybody to participate in the program.
Actually, we can go ahead with the meeting since it is recorded. So whenever we actually upload or download the Python onto our system, we can just go back to the lesson again and then do all the necessary assignment or the follow up.
Okay, so I'll not work on the installation this morning. You have to do that yourself. So we'll start with the PowerPoint presentation that I sent into the group. So let's start from there. Have you downloaded it? So the first question is, everybody know what Python is. Python is a programming language and is interpreted and is created by Guido van Rossum. So it's very friendly and simple and readable syntax. So Python is very easy among all the programming language. I believe that most people use Python compared to R programming, compared to other programming language. So either you are a data analyst, data science, data engineer, software engineer, web developer, anything related to software or programming, you have to learn how to use a Python. Some people like a data analyst, the only part of Python programming language they work with is the analysis part and visualization part. But if you want to become a data engineer or data science, artificial intelligence, you have to go deeper in machine learning. You understand? Deep, deep, deep. But the data analyst, we only use a Python for data cleaning, data analysis, just I'll say like from basic to intermediate level. But you want to go further as a data science, web developer, other fields, you have to go more deeper. You have to go into machine learning, your code, your Python programming code, you have to in advanced level. So, but what we are doing here, I'm trying to do from the basic level to the intermediate. We may touch little about a machine learning part, but we are not going deep into it. So in Python programming language, we have variables and data types. Variables are containers used to store data value. For example, when I say A is equal to 10, A is a variable which store 10 into it. So, and when you are running a Python, when you store a value into a variable, it automatically detects the data. So, like example, x is equal to 10. Our variable here is x because it stored 10 into it. Name is equal to John. Name is a variable. Price is equal to 25.5. Price is a variable. Inactive is equal to true, while inactive is a variable. So when you write a variable, when you want to call it, you don't call, for example, when I say s is equal to 10, and I'll say, okay, print, when I want to call the variable, I'll say print s, the result will be 10. I want to say that, okay, print 10 for me. You understand the logic. So a variable is a container in Python programming language that store values. So operators in Python programming are, okay, let me share the PowerPoint part, I think, so that we can see it together. So operators are symbols used to perform operation on variables and value. Arithmetic operator perform calculation like addition, subtraction, while comparison operators compare values and return true or false. A logical operator combine conditions. For example, when I say A is equal to 10, B is equal to 5, A is a variable which store 10, while B is also a variable which store 5. So when I want to call my variable, I'll say print, I want to perform arithmetic operation here. A plus 5. The result, it will return 15 for me. So I want you to copy, look at this example, if you can run it from your end and tell me each answer for print, the 3 print there. If you are stuck, you can share your screen, let me see it. Because VC code, when you want to, you open the file. Let me share the VC code again. So yeah, You open new file. When you are in your VC code, you open new file. There's two ways you can run your Python. Either you want to use a Jupyter notebook or you want to use Python file. Firstly, let's use Python file. This is Python file. Save your Python. You can save it Python class. So let's write the example that A equal to 10, B equal to 5. So, like I said, A is a variable here that store 10. Why B? You see, when you put your mouse on it, it's a variable B. So store 5. So let's print A. You want to run your code, start debugging. A is what? 10. This is the output on the terminal down here. Your A is 10. When I call for print B, F5 is a shortcut to run it. F5. So our B is 5. Are you with me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So who can give me the answer for print A plus B? What is the output for that?
15.
15. When I say if print A greater than B, the
That's
output
true.
for true because 10 is greater than 5. So print A equal to B. What is the answer for that?
False.
False. This is the output down here. So any question? I want to share the second screen again. So next is a control flow. A control flow statement help programs make a decision. If statement executes code based on conditions, for loops repeat code a specific number of times, while loops continue until condition becomes false. For example, age is equal to 18. Our age is what?
18.
Yeah, age is what? That's age.
Variable.
Is variable that store 18. So now this code is telling us that if age is greater than 18, our variable age store 18, and we are using a condition loop here, if function. If age greater than equal to 18, print adult, else otherwise print minor. So that if statement, we are saying that if 18 is greater than 18, because our age store 18, print adult, else print minor. So can you tell me what the first answer will be? You can run it in your end to tell me the answer. So let me share the screen back here to the Tell me the answer, please. So we are if age 18
The answer is adult.
adult. Yes. Print. I'm writing everything because if you want to watch the video again. So adult X print minor. Because of this S, you have to have adults. So assuming that I put equal to here, less than F5. F5 is shortcut to 1 year. Can you tell me the reason why it gave us adults? We say if age is less than or equal to 18, print adult, S print minor.
That is because in the function there is still equal to sign there.
Yes. So if I remove the F5, because if age less than 18, you must return minor. It may be 16, 15, 10, 9. So is that clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next. Functions in Python. Functions are reusable blocks of code. You can call your function anytime in your code. You can write like let's say maybe 1,000 lines of code. When you know your function somewhere, you can call the function in anywhere in your code. So function reduce repetition and improve readability. Functions can accept parameters and return values. The def keyword is used to create function. When you see def, any code starts with def, you know that is function. So, for example, we say def add a comma b returns a plus b. Print add 5, 3. You see that it's different from variable. Here, they did not define variable here. So they are defining a function. They say add a and b, return a plus b. Print add. That 5 is for a, while that 3 is for b. If you want to return, when you call this function anywhere, it will return 5 plus 3. Let's try the example out here. If you have any question, you can stop me. def add A, B. When you are creating function, you have to have semicolon at the back of it. Return A plus B. Print so I want to run this part. So let me copy this part. I want to open new file here. I want to use Jupyter Notes. Let me save it as def function. So I want to paste. So I love using both. Jupyter Notebook will give you the result output under. See, let me run it first. Oh, I don't have this one installed. Let me install the Jupyter extension. So the output will be down here instead of in the terminal level. Python environment. I'm gonna call that. Try to do this so that you can have your Jupyter Notebook inside the VC code too. See, this is the output here. 8 is under the code instead of showing me inside the terminal PowerShell. So it is here. So anyhow, you can create a markdown for it or code
Sorry,
level.
add the digital Jupyter notebook to the PS code.
Yes, you can add Jupyter Notebook to VS Code. When you come here, sometimes you can check here under the extension,
Extensions.
yeah,
Okay,
to see if
it's right
you
there.
have, yes. If it's not there, let me close it. Yeah, I open file. It will tell me from this part, do you
Okay.
want to open it with Python file or you want to open it with Jupyter Notebook? If you don't have Jupyter Notebook this side, you go to your extension here
Okay. Okay.
and install Jupyter Notebook into the VC code.
All right. Good.
So when I want to work, you see, when I open and I copy my code back, 1, so the answer is here, 8. When I change this part to 10, my output will be 13. You understand? When I come here and I divide my function again, add C to it, and I say, yeah, minus C. And I come here, I put 7 here. What my output will be here? Anybody? Before I run it. 13 minus 7. 6. So either you use Jupyter Notebook, see your results immediately, or you use a Python function. When I come here, I copy all this one, and I come here, add another code. And the problem with this is each code, you will see the output immediately under it. Any question? Okay, no question. Okay.
I have a question, madam.
Okay, sir.
So in case I want to call that function elsewhere, so how do I do it?
So when we are still going to write a code that we'll call the function. So when you want to call the function, you call add here. Add here is a function. When you call add anywhere in your code, it will return the output that A, B, C. So when we are going to write a code that will call a function when we go into the normal class code. This one is example. I just want us to have a basic idea of what we are going to see in the future. So the next is a list in Python. Lists store multiple items in a single variable. Lists are ordered and mutable. I posted some list question into the WhatsApp group this week. So list can contain numbers, string, and mixed data type. Its useful method include append, removed, sort, and pop. So for example, we say a number is equal to 1, 2, 3. Number dot append. Append is to add. Print number. So let's try the example. We have 3:49 minutes for this Zoom to stop. So we'll come back 10:50. I may come back late, maybe 3 minutes. I want to drop my son into the mosque. So just 5 minutes drive and 5 minutes drive back. So, but we are coming back 10:50. I may be here 10:53 or 10:52. So apologies for that. So numbers, when you want to store your list, so we use this one. And 1, 2, 3. This is your list. When you use this parenthesis, this square, yeah, that means that you are storing your variable into the list. And number dot append for print number. this append means that we want to add 4 into the list. We have list of 1, 2, 3 here. So when you say this number is a variable, like I said, and this square, should I call it square? Parenthesis is a list. You add 1, 2, you store your 1, 2, 3 into the list. So you are using this function append to add 4 into your list. So your new list will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can use a remove. Remove 2. Your new list will be 1, 3. Any question? So we will continue when I come back. You can you can practice the example from your end to see the output by yourself. Do you have any question?
No, thank you.
Okay, we'll be back 10:50 or 10:55.
All right.